Hello all, this is Manjusha Bhosle from KK Polytechnic Nashik. Today we will see how to work with or execute multiple Linux terminals and basic commands. It includes who am I, passwd, su, pwd and login commands. Some of it are the commands who needs multiple terminals being used by multiple users, and some of the commands are related to security purpose. So the objective of this practical is to execute the multiple Linux terminal commands and to execute the basic Linux commands. So we will start with the execution by logging into the terminal, that is Linux terminals, which is accessed on the Windows operating system. In previous video we have already seen how to use PuTTY interface to access the Linux terminal on Windows operating system. So I have already logged in as my own user, that you can now see. Now very first command is who command, and who command is used to list out all the users who are currently logged into the Linux terminals. So here you can see that 4 users are there. First is me, MPB, my terminal number, and then the time at which I have logged in, and then my IP address. The second user KKWP01 and its details, third user KKWP02 and its details, and the last one is root, which is my Linux server, which is also started now, and of course as it is started, multiple users can use that on multiple terminals. So I have already started some of the terminal on some of the systems in the laboratory, so that they can list it here, and this is the output of who command. Now next command is who am I, and who am I is same as who command, but providing the options am I will just display my own details with my system number and or terminal number and date at which I logged in, time, and the IP address from which I am working. So this is who am I and who command. The next command is passwd. So passwd command is used to change the password of my login account. So if I say password, it will ask me to enter current password. So I need to enter old password first, and then it will ask me to enter new password. So if I enter here any complex password, then it will ask me to retype it. Then I need to retype it, and then it will say all authentication tokens updated successfully and the password is changed. So this is the use of passwd command, that is to change the password. Next command is su command. Su command is used to log in to the administrator or super user. So when you enter su command and when you press enter, it will ask the password for root user. You have to enter that correctly, and then it will give you hash prompt. Now you can observe one thing here. Here is a dollar prompt and here is a hash prompt. So dollar prompt is your simple user prompt and hash prompt is the root user prompt. So now you can perform or you can execute various super user commands. So that privileges you will get if you entered into the root login. Now if you want to come out from this login, you have to just use exit command and you will be out of the root user. The next command is pwd command. Pwd will give you the present working directory, that is in which directory you are currently working, and by default it is your own directory, own user directory. So if my login name is mpb, my own directory is already created in the home directory of Linux server, and that path will be shown here. Of course whatever I will do or whatever files or directories I will create, that all will be stored in the present working directory. That path is displayed here. And the last command is login command, but this login command has so many security issues. So to execute the login command, you should log in as root user, but here as I am a simple user, when I press enter, it will ask me for the user name. If I press KKWP01, then it will ask me the password KKWP for KKWP01. Then I will give the password, but still it will say login incorrect. So kkwp01 is the username and password. I am again entering the correct password, but it is showing it is login incorrect, because there are so many reasons why the login command does not execute. We will see the manual of login command, the whole descriptions that you can see here, that you should be a root user. Some configurations are mentioned in the user tty file, then secure tty file, and so many things are there, and then only you will be able to execute the login command. So you just have to remember that login command is used to login with another user, and that's it for today's practical. All these commands we have seen from practical number 3. I hope all of you have understood all these things. Thank you all.